right.
Well, it seems like the defense did pretty well early, but the offense could never get going.
Yeah, I thought the defense defense did well. If the offense had been able to answer the call in the first 15 to 17 minutes of the game, it might have been a little different game. I don't think their quarterback would have played with as much confidence because he was certainly a little bit not himself early. But, we just never got going on offense, and we haven't really got going yet in the first 3 games. But there's a lot of football left, and hopefully we'll pick it up.
Well, did you see improvements in the offense this game?
No.
How can your O-line better protect Gilbert?
They did as good a job as they can do.
Why hasn't this offense gotten going as well?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. Number one, we got a lot of new guys in there, and got a new quarterback learning the system, and we just haven't done as good a job as we need to do.
You know about what a challenge it was for Manziel containing him?
Oh, yeah, well, I knew it was going to be. I thought, like I said early, if we had answered anything to the game early offensively when the defense kind of stopped them the first 5 or 6 times they had the ball, I think that everybody kind of would have rallied up. But, we just couldn't get anything going, couldn't convert. The last 2 weeks on 3rd down, we've been terrible. And that's, just you can't win doing that.
In that first half, when it was still pretty close, you had a couple of 4th and 1s that you decided to punt on. Did you think about going to it?
Yeah, I thought about going for it, but the defense is playing good. When the defense is playing good, you don't go for them.
How much difference would it have made if Gilbert had been able to go through spring here?
Well, I don't know the answer to that question. If you ask me that in week 6 or 7, then I'll have a little better idea. But obviously, the more he's in it, the better he's going to feel and more comfortable. And we've got to get better around him too, and it's even though the quarterback is a key in any offense, it's not totally on him. It's not totally on just anybody, but we definitely have to play better if we expect to win 7 or 8, 9 games this year.
How does the overall speed of the offense, going by receivers, backs, affect the efficiency of the quarterback?
Well, obviously, when you have good players, I think we got speed around it. I just don't think we're executing at what we need to do right now for that. I think that Zach has done his job. I think everybody's just got to pick it up a little bit. But I think we have enough talent there. But when you don't do the right things, and when you have chances to make plays and you don't make them, we had 2 or 3 chances in the middle of the second quarter to make plays, and we missed them. If you make them, then everybody, you feel good and you go.
Right before the field goal try, number 7 ran either a square in, short square in, and he was right in the middle of the field in empty space, and it seemed like he didn't pick him up and threw the ball to the outside.
Well, I think he threw the ball to the outside to the correct guy, but he threw it a little bit behind him, so instead of getting a first down, you're a yard or 2 short. If you put it right on the money, then you got a chance to turn it up.
A few plays, like you say, were inches away from being big, successful plays that cost.
That's accurate.
What would you attribute that to? If you were thrown over his wideouts' heads or maybe behind the wideout on their route?
I think it's experience in playing. Feeling comfortable in what you're doing.
Comfort with his receivers or just with him?
With him.
Talked about getting better around him. One player that got in the rotation early was Garrett Dieter. I feel like you might use him more since he's such a big target.
Yeah, he'll definitely get some time in there. We got him doing what he can do. He's a good player, and I think he's going to be a good player as he gets older.
There were a lot of times that you guys had 31s, 32s, 34s. Why couldn't you guys convert on those?
Well, we didn't execute. We didn't make the throws, and we didn't block them when we ran it, and they're pretty good physical up front defense, but you still have to. You got opportunities to do it, but you got to make the throw and the catch, and you got to block somebody if you run it.
Anything else, guys? Thanks.
All right.